Hey guys, Stitching Jewels here. Wanted to share with you some more of my past and current cross-stitching projects. Today is definitely focused on something that I feel is very classic and I don't want to say simple. It's black thread on white fabric, and by no means is it simple because to me these are the easiest ones to mess up that are out there. You get over one thread and then it's, you know, many hours later and you're like, oh, I've messed up and it doesn't look right. And it happened to me once on the first stitch that I did with this. But I don't know if you've heard of a cross-stitching site by Ronnie Rowe. It's R-O-W-E. She has Ronnie Rowe Designs. You can Google it. And she does a series of, or he, I'm not really sure, they do a series on, they call them pen and ink cross stitch. And there's a little menu and you can select that particular series, and there's a lot of black and white cross stitches that are on there, and the ones that I love the most are the ones that are more colonial in nature, and I'm going to show you a few of them right now that I've finished. And again, not framed. Again, I'm so bad at not framing these things. And again, tape the borders. So yeah, so these are early projects of mine, and again, I've learned from my mistakes, but I just wanted to show you this one. This one's called, I think this one is the Music Teacher's House. And you can just see, I mean, it's just, I mean, look at that. I mean, the ability to just use black thread, I mean, in such a way that you make it look like that, it's just unbelievable. These kinds of projects actually do take longer than you might think they do. Several months of work. I cannot tell you how many hours, but I mean, the overall effect when it's done is so dramatic and just lovely, and I love them. I've got another one here that I've done. I want to say this is Colonial Williamsburg, or maybe the first one was Colonial Williamsburg and this one's the Music Teacher's House. Not totally sure, to be perfectly honest with you, but this was actually the first one that I did, and I just love it. I mean, it's just so very, very cool. I mean, the level of detail, I mean, you turn it and it just looks like you can see a little bit more, but again, it's just black thread on white 18 count 8 of fabric. And you know, I've got a series of 3 that I've been working on. That's number 2, and I got the third one I'm going to show you here in a second. I would love to do more, but there's just not another one that's on there that is like these. There's one that has a little bit of color in it, but there's just not any more of these kinds of projects. So if anybody finds something like this that looks like these and has a similar theme of sort of a colonial New England kind of thing, please let me know, because I would love to continue stitching more projects like this because I truly, truly love them. I'm going to show you my work in progress that I have temporarily put aside, but you can see it's really only just 4 pages of pattern, and I'm on the second page, and you can see that it's at the top of a house and whatnot, and I do have the actual source photo for this, so let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the detail. It's just so cool. I love this thing. I really do. You know, for these kinds of projects, to me, these are great for traveling. You know, whether you're in a car or you're going on a plane trip, you're going to visit family and whatnot, and you want to bring cross stitch, but you don't want to necessarily bring something where you're going to bring a lot of extra things with you. This way, I just bring this project, black thread, and the pattern, and that's it. And it's been my traditional traveling cross stitch for a number of years now, and I hope that I can get this one done and you know, sometime in the next year or whatnot. I'm just doing so many other projects that I'm saving this one for travel. But this is a picture of what it looks like when it's done, and it's just gorgeous, and you can see a little bit more about Ronnie Rowe. But check out her website. It is her website. I apologize for that. I really just don't know. It's gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. They do also have minis. They have smaller projects on there as well. So if you don't want to do something like this, they do have some smaller size fabrics. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I love these projects. I really do. You can see I do a lot of a variety of different things, and I habitually don't tend to, you know, it's not that I don't finish my projects, it's just that I don't frame my projects, which is almost as bad as not finishing them in my opinion, because you do them and then you still don't get to look at them. They're not up on your wall. Your family comes over and whatnot, and they're like, what have you been doing? They can't see what you've been doing. So I think maybe my resolution, my cross-stitching resolution for this year probably needs to be to get these things framed that are done. And then, like I said, once I get them done, I'll show them to you and see what you think. But again, if you know of any other similar projects out there that look like these, that are colonial type black and white projects, please let me know, because I just love these. These are great. Have a wonderful day stitching, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and we'll see you next time.